Salut băieți și fete! Salut, salut! Înainte de a te uita la filmulețul postat de mine azi, vreau să te anunț că voi începe un mega giveaway. Poți câștiga unul din aceste capuri din spatele meu. În fiecare lună voi extrage 3 câștigători, trebuie doar să te abonezi. Simplu. Pace! Hai să vină ziua. Vreau să încercăm launch VR, nu? Încercăm jocul ăsta să vedem ce cu el. Cu autobuz.
Hello, thank you all for joining the program. I'm here with author and magician Pen. We're talking today about your work with various simulators.
Back in the 90s, Janet Reno, who was Attorney General for
the United States.
President Bill Clinton. Remember the Waco thing? That was Janet Reno.
There was an attack on the compound?
Yeah. Well, she was very anti-video game, as was Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, you know, your dad, everybody. So she gave a speech where she said that they should have video games that dealt with regular jobs, prepare people for the workplace. So right.
Hello, thank you all for joining the program. I'm here with author and magician Pen. We're talking today about your work with various simulators.
Back in the 90s, Janet Reno, who was Attorney General for
the United States.
President Bill Clinton. Remember the Waco thing? That was Janet Reno.
There was an attack on the compound?
Yeah. Well, she was very anti-video game, as was Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, you know, your dad, everybody. So she gave a speech where she said that they should have video games that dealt with regular jobs, prepare people for the workplace. So her idea for video games was that the video games would be educational. Now by educational, what Janet Reno means is making you a proletariat, getting you as a worker. And she said instead of, simulators that we usually have, like tanks and planes and race cars and submarines and hedgehogs, they would get you ready for a real job. So she stated this, and I was listening with Eddie Gorodetsky, who writes on situation comedies. He writes on 2.5 Men, and he writes on, Mom is his show. He created that show, and we're on Letterman and Semi-Live, and also was writing with us on this video game called Smoke and Mirrors. And Eddie said that we both heard the Janet Reno speech together. We were laughing about how stupid it was. And Eddie said, well, let's do what she wants us to do. So Eddie said the idea, desert bus. And then we brainstormed on it. And the idea was, for Janet Reno, we would give you a chance to actually learn what it would be like to drive a bus 360 miles from Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada. 45 miles per hour maximum speed. It takes 8 hours to drive it if you do it right. And there's a little bit of a pull to the right. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's not exciting. It's real. And we put this out, and I think a bug hits the windshield at one point, like 4 hours in. You just drive, and it pulls to the right. And if you go off the road, it just overheats, and then you get towed back in real time. And you get 1 point for doing an 8-hour shift. So mind-numbingly real. I should also point out that you can open and close the door of the bus, but no one's in the bus stops. You can't get on. No one gets on. No one gets off. You just drive the bus. So Randy Pitchford at Gearbox. Well, first of all, Desert Bus never came out.
It was created but never distributed?
That's right, never came out. I think the company that put out Desert Bus, there was a market correction and they went out of business.
So how is it possible that it is a known entity being recreated for this project?
Well, let me tell you. The reason is that it was
Nu e un joc ok. Nu mi se pare ok.
and they raised
Wide up. Te-ai uitat până în minutul ăsta, nu uita că am nevoie de susținerea voastră. Dați un like pe aici și ajutați-mă să cresc eu. Mersi mult, big up!